Happy Wednesday. Today I wanted to talk about being manipulated. I have noticed over the last several years being involved in different activities that, and there's no need to go into specifics. This is the thinker video because I consider myself a critical thinker and I really try and put out information that helps others critically think their life. And I don't want to go too long on this one because much doesn't have to be said, because I think everyone can resonate with this, what I'm talking about here on this video. But this is the thing, whether you're looking at it from an employer perspective, activity perspective, hobby perspective, what you have to watch out for is people that will manipulate you based on your dreams. They'll sell you a false bill of goods to get you all, hyped up to work all hard for them and to make these big sacrifices, and then they will leave you hanging high and dry. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Back in, I think it was 2002, I had a buddy that worked for, I don't know specifically what they did, but I believe they put together computers, and what it was is, they had hired all of these people that weren't from the country, I think undocumented people, and from what I was told, they had filled this warehouse with all these people that didn't have documents, so they weren't legal. And they're working and they're working and they're working and they're working their butts off. And at first, the owner was paying these people. And then at the end, when everything was said and done and he had got all the orders or whatever done, he comes to my friend and he says, the owner comes to my friend who's working for him and says, "Hey, I want you to go fire all these people." And my buddy's like, "Okay, well, where's their checks?" And he's like, I'm not paying these people. I don't have to pay these people by law. I don't know how the laws are now, but back then, and I don't even know if the guy got away with it in the long run. Maybe he didn't, but he orders my friend to go fire all these people. But what I'm saying is this: he gave them that nibble. He gave them that, money. He paid them. But then in the end, and this is a lot of people, this is over 100 people, he didn't pay them. So yeah, he needed to get the work done, and it was a process. So he couldn't just in the beginning, stop paying them, because the work wouldn't have got done. They wouldn't have got trained, they wouldn't have figured out how to do everything. But looking at the fact that he didn't pay them in the end, he pocketed a lot of money, because he didn't have to pay over 100 people whatever their wages were, and who knows how much he was getting for those orders, or the big order or whatever. So I always looked at that like, wow, there are a lot of people out here that run businesses and run hobbies or whatever, and they will manipulate you. They will use you, and then they will leave you hanging high and dry. And I made that connection because here's these people that are trying to make it in this country. They're obviously undocumented. They have a dream to settle here and get comfortable and all that sort of stuff. And that's what these people do. They prey on these individuals' dreams. They sucker them into coming in and doing all this work, and then they screw them in the end. Well, that happens to people from this country all the time. I've seen it happen to people constantly. They have these dreams, they have these things that they want to do, and someone comes in and they, gab and get in their ear and talk them up and make them feel all good, because in the end, all the sacrifices are being made by the person with the dreams. And the other person is sitting back, and maybe they don't benefit greatly, but they benefit off of that person's back, off of that person's work. And all I'm saying is that you have to watch out for other people's motives. You can't just be so, wound up in what it is that you want that you don't investigate the people that are around you. Why are they there? Why are they helping you? Is there a benefit for them that's greater than your benefit? Are you sacrificing more than they are sacrificing, but they're gaining? And I could go into details about, situations, but I'm not going to, but, just don't be played, man. Use that brain, use that mind. Think about the positions that you're putting yourself in. Think about your family. Think about the people that are around you. Think about how think about how your kids are going to look at you if you're just getting manipulated left and right by people. This is a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody that pats you on the butt or pats you on the head doesn't want to see you succeed. They don't care. I was a garbage man. I made great money. But I tell you what, those managers didn't give a darn about me. They didn't care. When I got hurt, nobody cared. When I got hurt, the union didn't come to get my back. Nobody came to get my back. The only people that got my back when I got hurt were my close friends and my family. And I'm talking about very few close friends and family. Because those people, you gotta watch them too, man. So, as I said before, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but sorry. I speak from the heart on these videos. That's just how it is. Stop watching them if you don't want to hear my mouth. Don't get played. Think about what's going on around you. Watch people. Look at their eyes. Watch their tendencies. Watch how they speak. Watch everything. Because you'll look up and you will have made someone else benefit greater than you benefit off of your blood, sweat, and tears. Happy Wednesday.